Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today guys, we have the Rebel Moon, the director's cut, official Red Band trailer released by Zack Snyder and Netflix a little bit earlier today. And from what I'm understanding, if I remember correctly, the director's cut, like subtitles for both parts have been changed. So the subtitles for part 1 and part 2, the original PG-13 cuts, those are still whatever names they were, but they're changed subtitles for the director's cut. For me, Rebel Moon Part 1 and Part 2, the original PG-13 cuts, they're not great. The second part was worse than Part 1. And I'm a Zack Snyder fan, okay? And I still, trying to be optimistic, I still have some hope that this is going to work because, for me, the idea of Zack creating this whole brand new cinematic universe and stuff, I want it to work, right? I want it to work. I think it's interesting, like creating a whole new thing, a whole new IP. And I feel like the original PG-13 cuts that Netflix, through this deal with Zack Snyder, made him put out, whatever he agreed to and everything, but still, those PG-13 cuts were horrible. They're horrible. They're not good at all. And it's not because it's PG-13. It's because the story is weak. The characters are bland. And I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. And I wanted to, but I didn't. So let's dive into it now. I believe this trailer here, this Red Band trailer for the director's cut, is the trailer for both parts, for both director's cuts. So let's dive into it now. Let's check out this trailer and see what they show us. I'm assuming it's going to show a bunch of new shit. We'll see what happens.
Go dig my grave, both white and deep. Place a marble stone at my head and feet, and on my
Slow-mo.
a snow white dove to tell this world that I died for love.
Jesus. Brutal. More slow-mo. Brutal. All the blood. I mean, it visually looks really good. I'll give you that. Jesus. So much blood. So much slow-mo.
Is there still such a thing?
What the fuck?
Their wrath will be my vengeance.
The director's cut. The Snyder cuts. Yeah, see? Different subtitles. Yep. You know, a lot of new stuff in this. I'll say that. A lot of, like, what was this? Oh, yeah. Chalice of Blood, Curse of Forgiveness. I bet they wanted to call it the Snyder cut. The Snyder cuts, or whatever. Yeah, a lot of new stuff. Visually looks really good. However, I want to be hopeful, but I don't know. Because to me, because I think Zack was saying that these cuts, these longer versions, these director's cuts, fundamentally change each part. If that is true, then I hope that's correct. I hope that's true. And he's saying it is, so we'll see. But the baseline of the PG-13 cuts just don't work for me. They don't. I really didn't care about the characters, and there was no real development of them at all. Minor stuff here and there. And I just felt like they were heavily edited. You could tell. And I think the deal that Netflix made with Zack, I wish Zack would have maybe amended or maybe came back with different options, because if the PG-13 cuts were like theatrical releases, because Netflix has done like limited stuff in theaters, but like they've said they're never going to fully blown put out something in theaters first. But if the PG-13 Rebel Moon cuts were made because they were going to try to put these like shorter versions in theaters and everything like that, or try to do a marketing push like that, and then you get the full-on director's cuts on Netflix as well as the theatrical versions, or if that was the case, I could understand why we're doing PG-13 cuts, maybe R-rated, extended 3+ hours, which would, 3-hour films can work in theaters. We've seen the Batman succeed. We saw Avengers Endgame succeed. We've seen other films, 3 hours. It really just depends on the film. It really does. But releasing the PG-13 cuts really hurt, I think, the potential of Rebel Moon. Because there's a lot of people. Now, there are a lot of people that either enjoyed or somewhat intrigued, and they're going to check out the director's cuts. There are people that saw the PG-13 cuts that don't want to watch anything else from this franchise, this potential franchise, and they don't want to see the director's cuts. There are a lot of people that have no interest in this whatsoever. I literally saw, you can actually look at the actual numbers here, 42,000 views for this trailer. It's been out for a little over an hour, almost 2 hours now, and only 42,000 views. Now that's decent numbers for you, but like for Netflix, you would think this would be like getting a lot more attention, and maybe it will over time. But there are a lot of people who have made it clear that they don't care about the directors. They don't give a crap. They don't care. There's people that openly didn't watch the PG-13 cuts because of the director's cuts. Like, why watch the shorter version when I just watch the longer one? So I don't know what's going to happen, but for me, I want to be optimistic. I want to be hopeful, and I'm trying my best. But look, it looks visually great. It does. A lot of slow-mo, a lot of blood, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be better. It just means, there's just more stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to check them out, but I really don't know. But anyways, what you guys think of the official Red Band trailer for the director's cuts of Rebel Moon, both parts? Whatever thoughts you have, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.